Hi, it's with you, Mom. This coronavirus stuff is getting to be a little bit ridiculous. My son just went to the Dollar General. There was 1 gallon of milk left, so he put it in a cart. He went over to the Band-Aid aisle to look for some Band-Aids for me, and he noticed the lady that walked by his cart grabbed the milk out of his cart. So he went and got it and said, "No, that's mine," and put it back in his cart. As he was walking around the store, my son has the tendency of stopping in aisles and, looking at stuff because of his ADHD. And he said somebody else took his milk out of the cart. He said that it happened to him 4 times. And he said, "Mom, I figured I better go and pay for it and get out of the store before somebody really gets it and runs off with it. This is getting to be stupid. Very, very stupid." I watched a video. Another YouTuber I watched, she's in California. They're in lockdown. They're only allowed to leave their house once a day. So if they got a doctor appointment, they better get everything else they got to get, because if they go home, then they can't leave again. They're only allowed to go out once a day. And she was looking in her cupboard, and she was like, "Oh, God, I'm out of cat food. I have to go to the store." And she goes, "I'm only allowed to leave once." So she was going around and seeing if she needed anything else. This is ridiculous. I know everybody says they're blowing it out of proportion, but maybe. But because it being blown out of proportion, it's starting to get a little scary. I mean, I'm almost got out of groceries. There's me and my 2 kids. I probably got about a bag of rice, maybe a half bag, 2 cans of chopped ham, can of green beans, can of cream corn. I think I got 2 croissants left. Got some cereal, but didn't have milk, but we do have a gallon now. Excuse me. I think we got 6 packages of ramen noodles. And I think that's it. And that's got to last us 2 weeks. At least, I think about 2 weeks. About a week and a half. Because I won't get any money until the 1st. So I don't know how long that is. But it's crazy. I mean, and then when I do get money, and I go to the store, there's not going to be anything to buy. I might have to go to Little Caesar Pizzas and buy me a $5 pizzas, a box of baggies, put a slice of pizza in each bag and slap it in the deep freezer. So it don't go bad, and then we want to take it out and throw it in the microwave. I mean, go buy a bucket of chicken at KFC or Church's, bring it home and put like 2 in each bag and throw that in the deep freezer. I don't know, because there's nothing on the groceries. The grocery shelves are empty. There's no eggs, there's no milk, there's no bread. There's lots of candy, but I'm a diabetic. I gotta be sitting there eating candy all day. I'll end up in the hospital. And if I don't have coronavirus, I'll probably end up in the hospital from a diabetic attack and end up with the coronavirus. I know everybody says, calm down. It's not as bad as it seems. Really? Do you know they also have something with, I live in Texas and I'm from Arizona. If I was to drive to Arizona and visit other family, friends, or whatever there, And then I wanted to come back to Texas. Right there at the border thing, you have to show papers. I don't know what they mean by papers. I don't know if they mean papers to prove that you live in Texas, or maybe you have to be tested. I'm like, this is so stupid. But I guess they got to do what they got to do to keep it contained. It's just getting really crazy. I live in a small town, and there's 1, 2, 3 stores, well, 4 actually, and we just found out that all of them are going to close like 2 hours earlier than they normally do. You can't go in the library. You can't mail any mail. You can't go into the post office. The bank's not open. And I'm like, oh, unless you have a card and can get to the ATM machine, you're fine. But the banks are not open. And I'm like, this is crazy. You know, they say, for everything that happens for a reason. But they're saying our pollution's getting a little cleaner. You know, our air pollution. Alright, there's one good thing. We're, not just me, well, I do it anyway. But other people, they're getting that time to spend with their families, with their kids. Hopefully they're playing board games or getting to know them a little bit. Maybe doing some arts and crafts together. And the parents aren't just home bickering and moaning and groaning or watching TV or on the computer and ignoring their kids. You have this chance. Take advantage of it. You know, husbands and wives, probably, I never get to see you, you're working all the time. Well, if they're not working and they're home, make the best of it. Put the kids to bed early and have a date night. Just you and him, or him and you, or whatever. Her and her, him and him. You know? Take advantage of this. Spend time with your loved ones and do some. Oh, I'm working all the time. I haven't been able to clean my house. Well, guess what? Now's your chance. Get that housework done. It's spring cleaning time anyway. And y'all are home. Take advantage of it. Do the yard work. Catch up on your housework. You always wanted to paint that living room? Go paint it. This is the time to do it. So, this stuff is outrageous. It's a little scary, but it's a little ridiculous. And how long is it going to last? I have no clue. I mean, they're talking about schools. They're closed down. They closed them for a couple of weeks, I guess. But they're talking about closing the schools down for the rest of the year. I'm like, holy moly. That's gonna... When this is all better, the economics is going to be screwed. Some stores are closing because they got to lay off their employees. They can't stay open. And for being little shops, they're closing. And how are these people, if they're not working, going to pay their bills? I mean, yeah, okay, there's workman's comp. But can you imagine all the people, I mean, not workman's comp. What is that? You know what I mean. Where when you can't work, you go get it. Maybe it is workman's comp. Yeah. But, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of money. And when everything goes back the way it was, are we going to be in a recession? A recession? It's scary. They're going to have to cut something to make up for all what they're doing. And it's scary. And to have people fighting over a gallon of milk. Really? My son said, he told him, that's mine. Nope, that's mine. It's the last one, and my mom needs it. Nope, that's mine. He said after the 4th time he went and said, I'm leaving the store. He bought that and went home. This is so stupid. I don't know. Crazy. Anyways, I love you guys. I don't know what all you guys are doing, but I just did a video for an egg that it's like, a health egg, a healing egg for the world, for the coronavirus. I'm going to hang it in my witch's tree. Just let nature do whatever it wants to it. Crack, break, maybe just sit there. But I did a video on that. I'm doing this video. I was watching a scary movie, but I put it on pause to do this when my son came home from the store. I don't know. And then I just found out I'm out of cat food. And I'm like, oh God, what am I going to do? No cat food, no money, no way to go get any. Oh, shit. So right now they're going to have to eat the dog food, which I got some dog food. And I don't know. I'll have to figure something out. Can't give them milk, because when I give a couple of my cats milk, it gives them diarrhea. So they can have the milk. So I'm like, I don't have any meat, because if I had some meat, I could cook up a little bit of hamburger or something and give them all a little hamburger, or cook a piece of chicken, shred it all up and give them all a little bit of chicken. But I have no meat. So, because I went to buy some the other day at Walmart and there was no meat. Nothing. And I was like, oh my God. I've never been through this. My age, and I have never, ever went into a big grocery store and saw no food, no groceries. Like, holy moly. I guess we'll have to go on a liquid diet. There was a lot of juice. But then again, like I said, I'm diabetic. And ended up going into a diabetic coma. And then in the hospital. I guess I can go and drink alcohol, become a lush, and then when this is all over, I have to get some treatment for my alcoholism. Why'd you drink so much? Although I was hungry, and I just figured if I drank, I just wouldn't think about eating. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make a joke. It's not funny, but in a way it is, because it's stupid. So stupid, stupid, stupid. It's like, God. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how to kill a deer, and it's against the law if it's not in season. I don't have any chickens. I used to. I've had some chickens. I could cut a chicken, kill it and have some chicken. If I had some chickens, I'd have eggs. It's like, I don't know. And I was told by a YouTuber the other day, it's called, I made a comment and she said, it's called conserving. I know that, but if you don't have the food in your cupboard to conserve, how am I supposed to conserve? I'm telling you, there ain't no food in the damn freaking stores for me to buy. So how am I supposed to conserve? Or ration, that's what you call it, a ration. I understand ration. You can't eat a big meal. Got a ration in. You don't eat 3 meals a day. Maybe you cut yourself down to 1. Or maybe you eat 3, but what you normally eat for a meal, you break it down to 2 meals. I understand all that. But if I don't have the food in the cupboard, I can't ration shit. So, I'm not a dummy. And that person knows who they are. I'm not mad at you, but when you said it, you made it seem like I was dumb. I ain't dumb. I can't ration if I don't have. So, whatever. I guess I could go out there and eat grass. It doesn't hurt the cats and the dogs, so. But I really would have to wash it, though. Because the cats and the dogs, they pee on it. And I don't want to be like, Sid. Ooh, yellow snow. Be like, ooh, yellow flavored grass. Yummy. So, I don't know what would happen if humans ate grass. You might have to go out there and eat tree bark. Who knows? I've seen people do that. It totally tripped me out. I was like, when I was camping one time and this Mexican lady was pulling the bark off the tree and eating it. And I'm like, why is she eating bark off the tree? And my boyfriend at the time said, it's something people do. There's nourishment in the bark or something. And they eat it. I'm like, ew. Can you imagine trying to shit that out? That would probably hurt. I know if I eat sunflower seeds, it's a bad one when they come out. It pokes your butt. Can you imagine pooping out tree bark? Be like shitting out a hard log. Probably get splinters. But it's crazy. It just, I don't know. And at a time like this, it makes you think, makes you feel bad, because if you ain't got enough money or food, you can't even buy the food because it's not there, to feed yourself. How you gonna feed your animals? You can't let them starve. And if you don't have the money to go buy the animal food, or you can't get there, it's like, what do you do? I sit there and look at my animals and I'm like, so I cut down their food too. The little dogs only get a quarter cup of dog food. The bigger dogs get half a cup. And like I said, we're out of cat food, but the last couple days I had a little left and I rationed theirs. Each cat got a quarter cup of cat food per cat. And we fed them separately. But, you know, it was already gone. I didn't have a big bag. I just had a little bit when all this happened. And I was like, Jesus. I guess I go buy dog food and cat food and eat cat food. But I don't think that's human consumption. I don't know. There's cereal. I guess worst case scenario, just go get a bunch of cereal, and you may not have milk, but at least you can, you know, sit there with a, you know, some people sit there and eat chips. I guess we could just munch on cereal. At least it's something in your belly, you know. But the problem is right now, the cash flow is hurting. And because I ain't got the cash, I ain't got the cash to put gas in the car to go get. It's just one thing after another. It's crazy. Well, anyways, just me rambling. Just me telling you what happened to my son. I hope you guys are all doing good. I love you guys. Okay, and I'll talk to you later. And, you know, don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button to my channel when you watch a video. So I'll talk to you later. Bye!